Qadar in Islam, between the wisdom of revelation and the limits of reason. Why do some events happen despite our efforts to prevent them? If Allah has already decreed everything, are human beings truly free? And how can we find peace in circumstances we do not understand? These questions have occupied the minds of believers for centuries. Islam answers them through belief in Qadar, or divine decree, one of the fundamental pillars of faith. Yet Islam also teaches that Qadar must be approached with humility, guided by revelation, and with an awareness of the limits of human reason. The first principle is that Allah's knowledge encompasses everything. He knows what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. Nothing in the heavens or the earth escapes His knowledge. Allah recorded the decree of creation, and whatever He wills takes place. He is also the creator of everything, including the abilities through which human beings act. But this does not mean that people are forced to make their choices. Islam avoids two extremes. It rejects the idea that human beings have no will or responsibility, and it also rejects the belief that human actions exist entirely outside Allah's decree. Instead, Islam affirms both divine sovereignty and genuine human choice. The Quran teaches that human beings may choose either gratitude or disbelief. At the same time, it reminds us that our will exists within the greater will of Allah. We make real decisions, act upon them, and experience ourselves choosing freely. This is why we are held accountable for our actions. A person cannot therefore commit a sin or abandon an obligation and then blame Qadar. We do not know what Allah has decreed for us before we act. We choose according to our intentions, abilities, and desires, and we are judged according to those choices. At the same time, belief in Qadar teaches us that reason has limits. The complete relationship between Allah's eternal knowledge, His will, and our choices belongs to the unseen. Muslim scholars therefore warned against endless speculation about its precise mechanisms. Revelation tells us what we need to believe, while humility teaches us where questioning must stop. This understanding does not weaken human effort, it strengthens it. The believer plans, works, seeks solutions, and takes every lawful means available. But after doing so, they place their trust in Allah and accept the outcome with patience. When these principles come together, Qadar becomes a source of strength rather than confusion. It teaches responsibility without arrogance, effort without dependence upon oneself, and acceptance without passivity. Through belief in Qadar, the believer walks through life striving with determination, while knowing that everything ultimately unfolds within the knowledge, wisdom, and mercy of Allah.